Just for the sake of my sanity, I have to play this for a second before I go on with this blog post. So, I'm kind of curious what that means. Maybe you're a firework, or kind of like my hair is firing. Anyways, so this, I originally just, oh, excuse me, finished my blog post, but unfortunately, with the software that I have, it's not letting me post my blog, so, or my video. So I have to do it in increments, and I have to keep it under 10 minutes for it to be able to go on YouTube. Basically, I am doing this post to speak with all of you guys who have inboxed me, wondering when I'm going to continue on with one of the posts from my blog that's entitled the klonopin chronicles. Just in case there are people out there who do not know what klonopin is, it's a very fascinating medication that has all kinds of reasons for use, i.e. anxiety disorders, panic attacks, sometimes withdrawals from certain drugs. I take it because I'm a borderline agoraphobic, and I have a social disorder, which up until now, there was only 3 people in the world who knew about this, which was my husband, my best friend, and my doctor. I was diagnosed back in 2010, April, Mayish. So basically, this is what helps me be able to live, to live somewhat a normal life, to be able to walk outside my door. And even then, sometimes I have a problem with that, and I have to come back in, and it takes me a while to get back out. The majority of the time, the only time I leave my house is to go to doctor's appointments, and even when I'm there, I have to go sit in a special room that keeps me away from the general population, because I can't handle being in a confined area with lots of people. Sometimes, even if I'm in a really big area with lots of people, I have a hard time, and then I just have to take more klonopin to keep me from losing my mind. But like I said, this is about one of my posts in my blog called the klonopin chronicles, and it basically starts from the summer of 2010. Oh, excuse me. I'm so tired. It starts from the summer of 2010 until the present, and it will continue to go from now until the future. It covers kind of when all of this started, from the beginning to the end to the future, how I deal with being agoraphobic, and having a social disorder. I know a lot of you guys know that I've been through a lot these past 12 years. I just recently just recently had my 33rd surgery in 11 and a half years. I have implants, wires, devices, other miscellaneous items in my body that help me keep going. Most of my days are spent at the doctor's offices. Currently, I have something new that no one in the whole hospital can figure out. So, okay, I'm sorry, I have no idea why I'm so tired. Probably from not sleeping. So anyways, there's dermatologists, allergens, primary care physicians, neurologists. Just about every nurse there at the hospital has looked at me, and nobody can figure out what it is. There's multiple things going on. They were able to figure out one thing and fix that problem, which I had the shingles. And let me let you know that the shingles are no fireworks. Actually it is. It burns like a bastard. But thank God those are gone. I never had the chickenpox as a child, but after doing lab work, the doctor said that I did have the virus in me. Just because I never actually had the chickenpox doesn't mean that I wasn't exposed to it at some point, and it kind of just hung out in my body, and I ended up with shingles. And now I have a couple more problems with my skin, and they're trying to figure that out. But again, I'm listening to everybody who's wanting to hear more about the klonopin chronicles. It's just hard for me some days to get everything done that I need to get done, since I spend so much time at the hospital. So whenever I get home from the hospital, I normally start blogging and editing and posting stuff to my blog to get it prepared. I have a lot of material that just saves as drafts because I haven't been able to get around to finishing it. So sometimes I post it unfinished and just put to be continued, so people know that I'm not completely done with it. My blog is full of my stories, some of my friends' stories. Some are long, some are short. Most of them have pictures attached with them that are of my friends and family that I think kind of go hand in hand with the blog. So you really just kind of have to check it out and see exactly what you think. But again, this blog is mainly about the klonopin chronicles and my journey. Hopefully this journey will continue. Not the 6-part journey, but my journey in life will continue to be longer, and hopefully, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed, I'm so sorry. Hopefully it'll be a lot less painful along the way, and we can figure out exactly how to fix me entirely, even though the chances of that, or you have a better chance of getting a phone call from Jesus, basically. Thank God that I've gotten to have this much time with my husband, my kids, my family. Not quite sure exactly how I'm going to continue with the blog, except I'll be as honest as possible and see what people have to say. But unfortunately, right now I have to cut this off because I'm approaching 10 minutes. But I will be back shortly to make the second video. So this is part 1 of part 2 of the questions about the klonopin chronicles. See you in a few.